You probably know the following words. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? The TikTok meme of hit or miss is one of many that have spread across the internet. You yourself are probably familiar with this meme. The world is full of memes that we all know, recognize, and love. But the question becomes, how does something become a meme? How do memes get popular in the first place? How is it that millions and millions of people find the same memes, come to understand the same meme culture? That is why today we will be looking at how memes spread. According to the University College of London, researchers studied 160 million memes and found that most of them come from 2 websites. In other words, after looking at hundreds and millions of images from Reddit, 4chan, Gab, and Twitter, they found that most of the world's memes come from just 2 places: the R. Donald subreddit and Politically Incorrect of 4chan. Now, I don't know how much I believe this study, but what I can tell you is this. When it comes to memes, the quality of the meme definitely matters. There are many memes that just never made it, that never got popular, while there are other memes that seem to have much more virality.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
So how is it that these memes become so popular in the first place? How do they spread? Well, I'm going to tell you the story of 3 kinds of people. According to the book, The Tipping Point, there are actually 3 kinds of people. The first person we will be talking about is the maven. What are mavens? Mavens are people with a deep knowledge of a field. This could be anyone from a stamp collector to a historian who knows a lot of things. These people typically don't have that many connections to other people, but they freely share their knowledge. And eventually, that knowledge may just reach a connector. Who are connectors? Connectors are the people that have many relationships. They're the persons who seem to know everyone. They have lots of friends, and all of the people they know more people, which is what allows an idea to spread. A maven could have the dankest meme ever created. They could have it, they could be holding it, and they could be willing to share it. But unless they give that meme to a connector, it will never, ever spread. Connectors are the key point in the meme fields. And the third kind of person, a salesperson. These are people that influence people to take action. So why are we talking about these different kinds of people? Well, it's simple. These are the kinds of people that are related in spreading memes. You see, the entire concept of a social network, people being connected to each other, being able to communicate, and being able to share ideas, aka memes, is what allows memes to spread in the first place. If memes only come from a few places, it is because perhaps those places have a combination of all of these 3 kinds of people. For example, and this is just my little theory, maybe 4chan is a maven, someone with deep knowledge of what is dank and what is interesting. A salesperson, someone who's able to convince others that their memes are good, their memes are hip, their memes are cool. And a connector. They have just enough visitors to spread those memes far and wide. I don't know if you've ever seen a visualized map of a social network, but I'm about to show you one. What you're about to see is going to be a fascinating look into the unseen connections that are all around us. And they go to show how exactly the social networks around us are all connected. And by understanding this concept, I believe we will be much closer to figuring out how exactly memes spread. So here you have a visualized social network created by LinkedIn profiles. It shows different non-profit groups and how they're connected, how their social networks connect to each other. So let's take a little bit of a closer look. There's different groups. For example, look right here at Pratt Library. It has a lot of connections within its little group. However, you notice that it is not exactly connected to the large cluster of different little groups. Now, to use the 3 persons metaphor, we could say that Pratt Library, which is a library, is a maven. It is something that holds lots and lots of knowledge. And if you look even closer, you see someone called Andrea Snyder, and you can see that they have many connections outward. In fact, this person helps hold this whole group together. This goes to show that this person is in fact a connector, and connectors are key. As you can see deep in the cluster, there's other big circles which have lots of connections that are also connectors. Now, I'm willing to bet that websites like 4chan are in fact a combination of maven, connector, and salesperson, and much like the giant dots in this circle, have many connections. This is how they're able to make memes become so popular. So now that we know about the different kinds of people on the internet and the unseen social networks that surround and connect us, what determines whether a meme is good or bad? What determines if a meme is viral? And how does this contribute to them spreading? Here you can see a left-wing meme from a place called Lefty Poll. It is essentially a socialist board, and they often create memes that aren't funny and aren't high quality. Here you can see millennials and boomer. Your generation ruined the economy. They're saying things to each other. And on the right, you can see a pigman who represents capitalism, kind of like Monopoly Man. Then on the bottom, they both come to a new conclusion. Capitalism ruined the economy. And the pigman reacts with shock. This is a meme that's supposed to explain that socialism is actually better than capitalism, and it's in fact capitalism that ruined the economy. Not only is this not true, it's also completely unfunny. And there you get one of the ingredients, one of the secret ingredients for a meme. Truth. Just like comedy, a lot of good memes are founded in the truth. So groups that don't use the truth in their memes probably won't be able to spread them. It just won't be funny. So a group like Lefty Poll is probably like, if we look back at the chart of visualized social networks, maybe a group like the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts. Very small and centralized. They have little to no connections to anyone else. Therefore, if the Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts make up a meme, it probably isn't going to spread. They are disconnected from the big social network. Now let's look at a meme that's actually funny because it's based on the truth. Here you can see a corporate owner and a worker. The corporate owner says, "How about I pay you to work in my factory while I get the productive output?" The worker says, "Sure, thanks for the job." And here you can see the inventor of socialism, Karl Marx, autistic screeching. The reason that this meme is funny and the other meme wasn't funny because it's based on something that's true. This meme is a parody of left-wing socialism. It is making fun of the fact that these people do not understand capitalism, do not like concept of capitalism, even though it is in fact a fair trade. You trade your time and your productivity for a paying job. In return, you get benefits, you get money, you get paid, and you're able to do things with that money. In socialism, this is not true. The workers theoretically own everything, but the reality is, it just doesn't work. On the other hand, the previous lefty meme wasn't funny because it wasn't a joke. All it was doing was preaching to the choir. It was pushing the inherent belief of the viewer. Capitalism ruined the economy. That is all that's trying to be said. There is no truth in the matter, and there's certainly no joke. Therefore, it is not funny, because while one meme is making fun of something, one meme is just reinforcing an unpopular idea. And so this brings us to our final point, dankness. Now, dankness is not an exact science. There are no studies I can show you that correctly describe how to measure dankness, and this is certainly a vital ingredient to any meme and probably key for it being able to spread. However, we can take a look at the Urban Dictionary. Dank memes. The term dank is often used to describe a meme in which the comedy is excessively overdone and nonsensical, to the point of being comically ironic.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Dank memes often contain intentionally added visual artifacts, e.g., excessively poor image quality, color bleeding, or extremely saturated and modulated colors, or patterns that indicate the image has been compressed and decompressed extensively. These artifacts, although artificially produced in dank memes, usually indicated that the image has circulated through many virtual hands, and has been reposted and modified multiple times. When in video format, dank memes often contain audio artifacts such as feedback or extremely loud and unpleasant audio. Dank memes share many characteristics with the aesthetic and YouTube poop themes. In fact, dank is often used as an umbrella term for these themes and other variations, although it should be noted that the aesthetic theme usually uses said artifacts to produce pleasant, and some might say beautiful, visual audio.
Then into the mouth. Nice.
Visual and audio, rather than the crude humor of YouTube poops and other dank memes. All of these themes share the hallmarks of digital artifacts, excessiveness to convey irony and comedy. In other words, a dank meme is something that is really funny. I think the penultimate meme, one that perfectly describes all of the concepts we've been discussing, is Pepe the Frog. Pepe the Frog is a meme that was in fact created by 4chan, although it is interesting to note that the creator of Pepe was actually a person who wrote books, and Pepe was one of his characters. Pepe was adapted by hacker 4chan and turned into a meme, perhaps one of the most prolific memes to ever exist. Almost everyone has seen of or heard of Pepe the Frog, and it is well known as a dank meme. But what makes Pepe such a good meme? A lot of the themes that we've been talking about are all there. Pepe memes are often based on the truth and funny references. Pepe memes are dank. They are extremely dank and therefore viral. And most importantly, some of the most popular users of Pepe, like 4chan, are the ones who have the most connections and therefore are able to spread the most memes. It is because of all of these factors that these memes are able to spread while other memes are not. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to let me know your theories about how memes spread. This has been Mr. Obvious, bringing you the obvious. And I'll see you all next time.